Human development. The concept of human development is evolving and undergoes change from time to time. Currently, it is measured as a composite index of in long and healthy life, knowledge, and decent standard of living. The measure of human development index is published by UNHDP program or UND program DP since 1990 through its Human Development Report. It is released at global, regional, national, and subnational level. The United Nations Development Program defined HDI as follows. The Human Development Index is a summary measure of human development. It measures an average achievements in a country in three basic dimensions of human development: a long and healthy life, access to knowledge, and decent standard of living. UNHDP says human development is about human freedom. Okay, it is about building human capabilities, not just for a few, not even for the most, but for everyone. To reflect it better, UNDP is bringing new indices. They are Inequality Adjusted Human Development Index, Gender Development Index, Gender Inequality Index, and Multidimensional Poverty Index. This chapter highlights the different dimensions, indicators, goalposts, and calculations of HDI and new indices. HDI dimensions, indicators, and dimension index and goalposts. Three dimensions used to measure HDI are long and healthy life, knowledge, and decent standard of living. A long and healthy life is measured by indicators life expectancy at birth, knowledge by mean years of schooling and expected years of schooling, and the decent standard of living by GNI per capita. This is very important. GNI means gross national income per capita. It is in dollars or purchasing power in dollars. It is computed as life expectancy index, education index, and GNI index respectively. These are called dimension index. The geometric mean of all these three indices gives HDI. A graphical representation of HDI is as follows. Human Development Index, a long and healthy life. This is the dimension. What are the indicators? Life expectancy at birth. Dimension index is life expectancy index. Knowledge is the second dimension. Here indicators are expected years of schooling and mean years of schooling, and this is education index. A decent standard of living, this is the third dimension. GNI per capita, its indicators, and GNI index here is the dimension index. Let's go forward. The indicator for health is life expectancy at birth. Life expectancy is average number of years people are expected to live. This is very important. It is probability calculation. It is calculated using birth and death data of past. The indicators of education are expected years of schooling for a school age child and mean years of schooling prior schooling for adult age 25 and older. This is very important. Mean years of schooling is estimated based on duration of schooling at each level: primary, secondary, and higher of education. Okay. Expected years of schooling estimates are based on the enrollment by age at all levels of education and population of official school age for each level of education. The education index measures the educational achievements qualitatively. It measures the sustainability of enrollment by measuring the expected and average years of schooling. The indicator of standard of living is gross national income or GNI per capita. GNI per capita gives a correct picture national produce that accrues to people of the country as it excludes the out of flow remittances. This is important. Why GNI? It gives correct picture. Okay, it excludes outflow of remittances and includes inflow of remittances, foreign aids, etc. Therefore, GNI per capita is a better measure of per capita income than any other measure like GDP per capita. The goalposts are necessary to convert the indicators in different units to indices from 0 to 1. The value change from 0 to 1 shows the progress. The minimum and maximum value used to convert the indicators of different units into uniform indices are called goal posts. Okay, the maximum and minimum values used to convert the indicators of different units into uniform indices are called goal posts. Understand what is goal post? The minimum and maximum values are fixed based on scientific studies. The minimum value act as a natural zeros and the maximum value as aspirational targets. Moving on to the next page. Dimension is long and healthy life. Indicators life expectancy at birth. Minimum value is 20 and maximum value is 85. What is the basis? No country in 20th century had life expectancy less than 20 years as per research studies of A.M. Madison, J. Open, J.W. Wanpal and J.C. Riley. Okay, that is not much important. But this reason is important because in 20th century no country has a life expectancy less than 20 years. Okay, basis a realistic aspirational target for many countries over the last 30 years. Now, second dimension is knowledge. Indicators are expected years of schooling for school age child. Its minimum value is 0, maximum value is 18. So, basis of 0 is what? Societies can sustain without formal education, and basis of why maximum 18, it is equivalent to achieving a master's degree in most countries. Now, second indicator of second dimension knowledge is mean years of prior schooling for adult age 25 and older. It is minimum value is 0 because societies can subsist without formal education, and 15 is what? The projected maximum for 2025. Second, a decent standard of living. It is measured as GNI per capita and it is 2011 PPP US dollar. Minimum value is 100, maximum value is 75,000. Why 100 is the minimum value? Because considerable amount of unmeasurable subsistence and non-market production in economies is close to minimum value. It is not captured in the official data. Why maximum value is 75,000? Because there is virtually no gain in human development and well-being from annual per capita income of this amount as per the study of Dr. Kahneman and Teton. Now, calculation of sub-indices and master index. Performance for health, education and standard of living is expressed as a value between 0 and 1 by applying the following formula. What is dimension index? Actual value minus minimum value divided by maximum value divided by minus minimum value. The method of converting the absolute value into indices by using the above formula is called normalization, or it is also called as a standardization. To calculate the education index, the indices which expected years of schooling and average years of schooling are given the same weightage. Okay, these are given the same weightage. Okay, these are same weightage. The capability of higher level of income is not that of lower level of income in expanding the human capability. Okay, capability of higher level of income is not that of the lower level of income in expanding the human capability. It diminishes with increasing income. It diminishes with increasing income. Sudhir Anand and Amartya Sen, this is important. In their study, Sudhir Anand is new name, Amartya Sen, uh, the income component of human development index in 2010 stated that 2000 stated that each additional dollar of income had smaller effect on human capacities. To ensure this effect in calculation of GNI index, natural log value is used to normalize. This is important. सुधीर आनंद अँड अमर्त्य सेन त्यांनी काय सांगितलं की एका टाईम नंतर पर डॉलरची व्हॅल्यू ॲडिशन ही ह्युमन डेव्हलपमेंटमध्ये फार काही कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट करू शकत नाही. त्यामुळे त्याचा आपण नॅचरल लॉग जर घेतला GNI इंडेक्सचा तर त्याच्यावर आपण नॉर्मलाइज करू शकतो. The log value assign less importance to higher value compared to lower value and ensure diminishing capability of income. For example, the natural log value of 5 is 1.60 and natural log value of 25 is 3.21. Here the number 25 is 5 times higher than the 5, but the natural log is only 2 times higher. This means the importance of higher value is getting diminished. So the law of diminishing marginal capability of income is ensured. Natural algorithm logarithm is denoted by in ln or log. That's fine. Okay. Now let's move forward. GDI or Gender Development Index. GDI measures inequality in achievement of three basic dimensions of namely health, education, and command over economic resources. The indicators for health and education are same as that of HDI. Okay. New indices. In 1995, in addition to HDI, UNDP introduced Gender Development Index in 1995. Okay. Moreover, 20th century anniversary edition introduced three indices, namely multidimensional poverty index. It means in 2010, then inequality adjusted human development index and gender inequality index. Okay. These are shown in the following figure. 3.1 indicator for command over economic resources is estimated earned income. It is calculated for male and female separately the way HDI is calculated. The ratio between the two is GDI. GDI is what? GDI is what? HDI female, okay, divided by HDI male. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, now let's move forward. Gender inequality index. Gender inequality index measures inequality that exists between men and women across three dimensions, which are reproductive health, empowerment, and labor market. To say more precisely, it reflects women's disadvantage in this